Hey, welcome back, everybody. Sign here again with another episode of Seaopolis Submerged. And did I leave anything in here? Okay, no, we're good. So, I got a comment on yesterday's video, and apparently there has been an update, and now the accumulator actually has a recipe. So, let's go ahead and I am missing a servo, and I'm missing a bucket. Aqueous accumulator. Alright, now I also need fluid ducts. Hey, there we go. Apparently it was a bug with JEI where the recipe was there, it just wasn't showing. Now, you don't auto output, do you? No. No, you don't. Alright, well, that's fine. Servo. There we go. Hey, look, we have power. Sustainable power. Besides just a furnace. Yeah, it worked. I can turn this into a factory upgrade instead and actually have that run off of RF instead of fuel. And actually use it to smelt things. Alright, you... Where's the sand from? I don't remember if I was making that for sand or if I was turning it into dust. Yeah, the only thing you can do in the stream with sand is just... Yeah, I still have a good amount of dust, so... It was you, right? That's bone mesh. Iron mesh. Here we go. Sand. Nope, not sand. Dust. I think I may have been doing it for glass, I'm not sure. It wouldn't hurt. So, I've got like 5 pieces of glass left. Let me look at our factory upgrade now. This guy. Augment factory. Converts furnace into a factory, uses power for heat instead of fuel. And I should probably get more flex ducts going. Did I have my hammer in here? No. It's in one of these. Yeah, there it is. Right. Okay. You don't retain power too, do you? Oh, you do. Sweet. You just don't retain that. Right, that works. You, come here. And we are going to put you here with factory augment. Right. Now I need some more flux duct. Stuff here, right? Sweet. Filling up the power. Wonderful. You can get started cooking on stuff, and we can actually do it that way too. Nice. So did I actually end up making the gold mesh? Also, what is... Pretty sure I claimed that. Okay. Happens sometimes with updates. Okay, and this is all just coin. Nope, that's another crafter. Okay. That's just coin. Alright, actually, let's look at the nether, right? Break into the nether after reading or eating the apple of ascent. Jump while lost on the roof of the nether to return to the overworld. Let's get half of that and cook it into sand, or cook it into glass. The other half will turn into dust. Look, you're done. You're done. You are probably out of fuel now, but you are full of steam. Do you not output steam when you're not running? Oh, stupid. I hate that. It won't output steam either while it's not running. And here it is, full of steam, and this thing's got nothing. And now there's steam going because the freaking boiler's running. Whatever. All right. So I probably should get to work on some automation stuff this episode. You know, automate the crafting of that stuff. So that's an idea. Let me look at the crafter, right? Okay, so I'm going to need 1 per ore. God, it just flies everywhere, doesn't it? All right, so how bad were you? You're just copper nuggets and wood. So not terrible. Not terrible. And I don't think I'm going to worry about that right this second. We're going to go to pulverizer, though. And we're going to set you to be auto output. And there you go. All right. It's still not that fast. It is faster, though. Let's see. We got smoking, blasting. Wireless heat transfer. Seems to see running. Okay. Provides block forge energy and will power all wireless heat receivers that are bound. Okay. But, yeah, here we go. Speed augment uses up twice the amount of fuel. Okay. How bad is that? Sugar, paper, stone, redstone. Saying we're out of redstone because, oh, well. Furnace spookulator. 3 spooky 5 mini. Alright, so we just need sugar. Okay. Well, I've got sugar cane right here. So, that's the thing. Are you gonna work? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Hey, more copper. It's always welcome. That's right, you can't do acacia chests. Alright, so... yeah, a little bit of automation would be really helpful right about now. Alright, so what mod is this from again now? This is from... what? Submerged, okay. We are going to have, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in total. So I need 6 more crafters for this. I don't know why I did slabs. Slabs is the usual thing for that. And I need a bunch of crafting tables too. You know what? That's enough for 7, so yeah, that'll be enough. Alright. Boom. Not really. Copper nuggets I can kind of understand, but... 3, 4, 5, 6. There'll be 1 extra crafter to do something with later on, but we need 8 crafters for this. So that means I'm going to need Hoppers, right? These guys. Basic inventory hoppers. Which means I need more boxes now. How are we doing on driftwood, right? 12. All right, was it bait box or something? That's for fish. No, it's not there. Catcher, and that's from the submerged mod. Okay. Well, do we have a catcher laying around somewhere? No, I threw it away because I'm not gonna need this anytime soon. It was taking up inventory space. Here we go. Now you only work with the wooden mesh, right? This guy? Works with bamboo, string, flint, wooden. Okay. You know, wooden's probably pretty easy right now for me, so we'll just do that. And that'll, excuse me, start producing more stuff for us. All right, this is going to get kind of spaghettified trying to do all the automation with this now. I mean, it's not the worst, but it's going to be bad. Go check on our pulverizer. Looks like it is done. Go, you can have that. That stuff in. Looks like our lead is done. Well, looks like we got some potatoes here. Got to put the right click harvest mod back in. Updated the pack, and yeah. I will worry about that later. So what did I need appetite for? There was a thing, right? Okay, I can strain it into prosperity shards with purified water. I also needed to make inferium, so it's a good idea to have a good amount of this. Hey, 10 driftwood already. Sweet. So yeah, getting there. All right, so yeah, I've just been building up resources because, yeah, we're going to need it. And I actually made a gold mesh from all the gold that we've gotten from processing copper. Looks like we're running out of power again. Yeah, now it's the fuel that is an issue, but, you know, I will worry about that later. Yeah, I went ahead and hooked up a second hopper botany pot just for making sure I had fuel for that thing over there. All right. One thing I did is I also went ahead and put in another room over here. Right here. So, probably should have broke these out first. The thing is, you don't need a tool. Bludgeoning glass windows down with a stake. That's just raw steak, nonetheless. It's a slab of beef. All right. I'm going to do all this now. I'm going to move my strainers, so I need a bucket. I'm going to need to fetch at least the eroding water out of here. All right, let's see. How expensive are servos now? They're not bad. They're 10 nuggets. So And I get 2 per. Grab that. That actually servo. Dang it, we don't have item ducts. All right. More hoppers it is. Do I want 8? That's going to be 8 crafters for the different things. And I need the interface like on this. Okay. Thankfully, it doesn't look like it requires power anyway. All right. Let me, I guess, for now, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, I'll just do it this way. 8. I'm going to put you there for now. Temporary measure. Ah. This place. All right. Boom. All right. So I'm going to go through and turn all these on now. Does Tom's have a wrench? No. Tom's does not have a wrench. So now here's a question, right? I was to go through and say grab a stack of that. Yeah, that chest is filling up relatively quickly. But we're going to be moving that stuff here soon, right? So if I was to tell you that, right? Good news is the hopper doesn't pull it out, so it decided enough that the hopper's not going to mess with things. However, let me do. There's no autocomplete either. Okay, it's not doing a thing. It's not doing the thing I want it to. What happens if I put? Okay, there it goes. And then immediately you get pulled out into there. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a box for now, right? Maybe iron chest would be probably the best idea. There we go. Just give me that little bit of extra room to mess around with stuff. Okay, there we go. All right. Now I need to get hoppers and I need to get cables down. All right, so if I place you like so, I think that is the opposite of what I want. Filter, basic inventory output. Okay, so I actually have to right click with, okay, let me get you down, right? Filter to that. There we go. And say if I do then pop that out too. You can go like here maybe for now. I went ahead and made a storage terminal so I can at least, you know, keep an eye on what this thing is working on. There we go. And for now, put that there. Oh. I need to make another axe. Oh, look at you, you bastard. Yeah, that's facing the wrong way is what it is. You know what? I'm going to go make an axe. Screw this. All right. Up. There. Now it should flow from the system. Kind of. I have to set this first, I think, right? Oh yeah, look at that. And it's actually placing it in the correct order for it to craft. All right, sweet. So I am going to need another chest for an input for this thing, but I will worry about that after we get the sieve set up. Probably going to do some over on that wall. That does mean that you need to go, though. You're in the way. Oh, I'm hitting the cable tube. There it goes. If I place just like that, yeah, okay, good. That'll work. I don't have to do the weird, awkward jump then. So that means that we can then go through and grab. So I already have copper over there. Iron, gold, nickel, silver. I think I've got everything access that I can access right now. An ore piece. So that can go in there then. Lead. That was lead. Silver. Nickel. That was nickel. So iron. And there is still one more thing I have not gotten yet. Gold, right? There we go. And we should see items flowing out of here and being turned into these different gravel ores. Just look up gravel ore. Right, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So what am I missing here? Debris. Okay, and this comes from nether mesh or nether mulch with either a bronze or iron mesh. Okay, let me add that to the wish list then. And that'll be this one here. All right. Unfortunately, there's no like interface to set what's what, so I can't like drag and drop items or anything, unfortunately. But hey, we can look at that, and that's all the stuff we have. Good. So from this point on, it's going to have to go into a pulverizer. That's going to be kind of interesting to make happen. Well, Tom's has a filter, right? Yes, item filter. Polymorphic item filter, tag item filter. Okay, probably the tag would be the one I want to use. Allows inserting items already exist in this inventory. That would be handy, but not for this purpose. Okay. So this is set up. Good to go. Just drop ore pieces into that chest for now. And it'll automatically combine everything for us. I probably do want to get something set up for the small stones and also the coal. But that can be set up elsewhere. That's just a, you know, just a crafter, but I don't really have enough right now for all that. And it actually moves items fairly quickly. Awesome. I like that. So you are done. So let me grab your mesh out. You are currently still making driftwood for me. You are done. That gold mesh does not last long. Holy crap. It's only 128 uses. Oh, let's use that mesh up, I guess, for now. And you are done. And I did go ahead and make upgrades for all of these. So let me go ahead now and grab you out. There's our strainer. So I'm going to work all this then. Let me start over here, I guess. Right. And put our strainer tank up top. I'm not putting the eroding water in there yet, because I'm going to have that set up separately. It's mainly going to be dust production for the most part. I am going to need some gravel for gravel mulch, but sand, not so much, I think. I think sand is really not all that important, because I need sandy mulch, this stuff here, right? Let's use for a few recipes, which is fine. But yeah, it's just plant stuff. So, I mean, I could get that automated. I don't see much of a point for that right now. Maybe if in the future I need a lot of that stuff, then it could be an option. I should have showed you how many uses I had left on it as well. All right, you come here. Thank you. You are currently still running. That's fine. Going to need some hoppers as well now. Underneath and running basically over to here, right? Or well, going to a chest that's going to have an inventory panel on it, or inventory connector. This is the inventory panel, right? Not storage terminal. Okay. Let's see. Well, I can grab that out anyway. And then from there, we're going to have basically several things moving around in different ways. I like the bliss powder, driftwood, silicon, quartz, basically this bottom row here, plus that, the niter, that is going to go straight into storage. Which means I should probably set drawers for these, since we're going to be getting a lot of it. Yeah, probably should go ahead and do those as well. Appetite and then surface dust. Stone pebble and mini coal will go into each into their own crafter, and then get dumped into the system. And yeah, that's basically it for right now. I can change things up as I, add in the future. But let me go ahead and do that. We need hoppers, right? So let me come over here, right? Yep, there we go. Always make extras, because you never know. I'm going to need a chest. You know what? A barrel will work. I've got barrels. And just for the sake of balance right now, we're going to go ahead and do 8 slots. So it's going to line up, right here. we go. And so anything that gets processed here, you can have your upgrades back, is going to end up going into this box here. No, on top. Just freaking stop. All right. And there. And let's just go ahead and put that back for now. Right. So we've got mesh in, we got that. Let me go ahead, I guess, and make up some gravelly mulch or whatever it's called, right? What do I have for gravel still? 4. Whoops. I'm still running. Should I just put that away for now? Did run through all the dust, right? Oh no, not quite. Mesh broke first. That's fine. There we go. For now, I'm just going to break this one cable here. And I should see maybe some items. Yep, there we go. Niter and redstone coming in. Now, is redstone only with iron meshes? Iron and bronze mesh only. Although it does say minimum mesh tier 3. This happened to say tier 6 mesh. So I imagine since this says minimum, it will do previous tiers. Okay. Okay, diamond mesh, we need diamonds, which was in a crystallizer, right? Diamond dust is diamond or echo mesh and inferium. Is echo going to be easier to get? Yeah, at first it will be. But we're going to need inferium for that. Hey, look, we got stuff coming in here. So now if I was to go through and put that there, we're going to see the lead disappearing out of here. It's going into its appropriate crafter. And then it's probably already in there, actually. And we can actually see redstone and niter dust in here as well. Now, something else I can do is, let's pop that out there. Thank you. And let me get another barrel. Can I maybe do that? Yeah. Okay. So, you know what, here, let's run a cable through that. We are going to do that. No, wrong way. That. So I want this to hopper into this barrel. It's currently not doing anything because there's no filter set. And then, actually I want to do like so. And you're going to hopper out of this barrel into the main storage system. Like so. And that means I just need that. Right, random things are not showing up in here. Great. Let's get that filter made up. Item filter. Bingo. And that was a quest. So we have 9 items in here, huh? All right. Well, I've got a bunch of stuff in here. So we're going to grab these out. What, 5 items so far? Yeah, just 5 items so far. Okay. Can I shift click in? Oh, I can. Nice. That helps. I like that. There we go. And can you not do that? Allow matching. By default, it's a blacklist filter, which seems really asinine for a storage mod. It means, you know, set your filter up wrong. It's just going to just dump everything in your storage system out. Hey, look at that. All right, and we should have basically nothing left in here. Nice. Let me go ahead now, grab you. You still not done? Wow. Grab these hoppers out. Right, most of the stuff I'm just going to manually move into the system, because why not? Actually, while I'm here, though, I should grab that and move this over here. This is where they're going to end up at anyway, so might as well have them in here ready and waiting. All right, so we've got... Now I need... Right? Not that. It's going to be kind of awkward, because top and bottom are already covered, so I'm going to have to do on the side on these. See, I already got water in those, right? And then over here, I'm probably going to move my mulch over here, my botany pot for mulch. And then a crafter so I can make gravelly mulch. And then dust. So I'm going to need like 4 more strainers. All right. It's not the prettiest, but it works. So I've got 2 resource generators, and we've made those previously. This one's feeding into here, and then it just chains on down. So it goes cobble, gravel, sand, dust, and goes into this barrel here. This one chains once into gravel and goes into this crafter with my hopper botany pot with mulch on top, which is then turning, the gravel and mulch into gravelly mulch. And you know what? Let's go ahead. You're like an iron, aren't you? Yeah. Let's get 2 gravelly mulch for now, because that will give me iron, and I'm going to need a lot of it. I'm going to leave you there for now. And then dust. We had 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Because honestly, redstone is the more important thing. I need more inventory cable now, though. All right. And then over here, I have this set up for making cobblestone. I have this one set up for making coal. Those both output into this barrel, and then I reconfigured my filter to also export coal and gravel. So that's now ending up over here in this drawer system. And this all needs water for the most part, I think. Oh, dang it, I forgot about that part. Okay, now can I? Yeah. You can only connect to the back side of these things. So it's going to become even tougher. Right. There we go. Yeah, and these were all set up with eroding water too, by the way. So I did have to make some more eroding water, but it's fine. I could, if I was to put wooden hoppers in the place of these inventory hoppers and then feed the inventory hopper through the top of the wooden hopper, it would probably work a little bit better. But these are eventually going to be replaced with filters, so I can actually have meshes automatically be exported into here. There we go. So here soon we should see, yep, the gravelly mulch is getting pulled out of here, being pushed into its strainers, and we should start seeing items come flowing in. Just like so. Now I can speed these things up later with different upgrades and whatnot as well. This I'm going to have to upgrade to a resource generator Mark II once I actually start getting some blocks to actually speed those up. But for right now, it'll be fine. And yep, I just got another nickel gravel ore there. Yeah, you can just see items just moving in and out constantly now, which is how I want it to be. The thing is, with Tom's, it's got a max speed that it can go at, so I can't speed things up too much, otherwise it's just going to quit working. Oh, okay. Did it already fill both these things up, or what? No, it didn't. So you don't want to pull from the side, apparently. Apparently you're going to want to pull from the bottom. That is going to be slightly problematic, because I need to, yeah, do this. There we go. Dang it. Ah, let me go. There we go. All right. So before I get too much more into this, yeah, now it's pulling. It just wanted to pull from the bottom instead. Replace that. Let me go ahead and we'll put this here then, like that. And then, yeah, that's empty of dust now, so it pulled everything right away. Very good. But now we have at least automatic redstone. And a few other things. We are going to have to get our hands on obsidian here soon, one way or another. I am going to want to get void upgrades in the future for these. Are you... Something else that's the problem with Tom's. There's no way to set a priority. At least not that I know of. Yeah, there's no interaction with this thing at all. Okay. 22 redstone. Looks like more redstone went into the right spot this time. It looks like it tries to match up items in existing inventories, so if the drawer has not been emptied, it's fine. Right, items don't go where they're not supposed to. I keep thinking that's a thermal augment, not from iron furnaces. It's also just one of those, like, when the hell did I make that? Oh, yeah, look at that, though. Stack of redstone right there. You go in there. And you're empty, okay. And just kind of keep an eye out, making sure that stuff that isn't supposed to be in here doesn't end up in here. Looks like we're good now. So, yeah, it seems to only be an issue when the drawer gets emptied, for whatever reason. So just make sure you have a decent amount of materials and you should be fine. Yeah, we're only at 35 iron. Yeah, I need to step up my iron game. I keep using a ton of it though, so. But I think at this point I am going to go ahead and call this an episode. I'm going to have to keep an eye on the meshes for now. That's fine. I need to make a bunch of these filters, one for each of these. And yeah, I don't think Tom's has any actual, like, crafting, does it? No, but we do have the crafter from Opolis Utilities. So that is an option. Only a 16 block range, right? Yeah, that's kind of not worth it. Glowstone comparator, yeah. Don't have those two. Or that one. Amethyst, though, we can make from niter. But I need a crystallizer first because we have to make the purified stuff. It is niter, charcoal, and mulch. It's not bad once I get niter, but I need a crystallizer. Which means I need a magma crucible and then fluid encapsulator, what the hell it's called now? Fluid transposer. This thing. Yeah, fluid encapsulator. This guy. Which means I need signal. That's not a problem. I'll probably make this off camera because I've got everything I need. The holdup has been redstone, to be completely honest. And we've got redstone now, so we are good to go. Are you, like, round robining at all, or no? It's just trying to fill this one up first. And it looks like it might be slightly faster. I don't know. Actually, this has a speed upgrade. The other one doesn't, so this is actually going to be faster. So this is eventually just going to run out. So yeah, I need to get the good speed upgrades over here. Thing is, I'm going to need, 3 at least. Not too worried about the gravelly mulch. And wow, really? Good lord. Yeah, wooden hoppers are not going to cut it. They are too slow. That is not good. I don't. We have the pipes mod, right? Really hate using this mod, but yeah, it's pretty cheap though. So I'm gonna need a pipe wrench as well. Right, let me do that real quick then. I've had a lot of bad experiences with the pipes mod in the past, causing lag and whatnot. That's why I try to avoid it if I can. Pipe wrench, good. Oh, this is annoying because I can't reach those things. Come on, pipe, push things away. Nope, they're not. Dang it. All right, well, I got to break these hoppers and get my stuff back. But thank you for coming out. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and until the next one, Signing out. Have fun.